Hello and welcome to Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. So today I'm going to be cooking another recipe from the official Back to the Future Hill Valley Cookbook. Today we're going to be doing the Bulletproof cast iron strawberry pancake. That's right, I've never baked a pancake before and today we're going to do it. For that I'm going to need one of these bad boys, the skillet, so we're going to actually be able to bake our pancake. We're taking the DeLorean back to 1885 where Marty battles with Biff Mad Dog Tannen. Let's bake that pancake. Here we go. Okay, so let's go through our ingredients. So we've got quite a few ingredients here. We've got 2 eggs, which you'd expect in any pancake. We've got half a cup of milk. We have a 1/3 of a cup of flour. We have 3 tablespoons of butter. We have half a cup of light brown sugar. Teaspoon of vanilla extract. We'll come on to the strawberries in a second. We've got a half teaspoon of salt. Now it recommends we use kosher salt, but regular salt I'm going to use for this particular recipe. Now this is the one we need to go through. Now the recipe says 1/4 cup of corn flour. Now when we say corn flour, they're talking about US corn flour. So if you're British, you're not going to use corn flour, you're going to use corn maize. Alright, this is something that I nearly made the mistake on. If you're going to use corn flour, it's going to be really thick batter and it's going to taste horrible. So if you're American, you're using corn flour, but if you're British, you're using corn maize. Alright, that's a difference, really important. It should look like that, which is the yellow flour. So make sure you get the right one. For our toppings, we're going to go on to, this is where our strawberries come in. So the recipe does say a pint of strawberries. I've never measured strawberries in a pint. So I'm just going to use this punnett here of strawberries I bought from the supermarket. And optional for our toppings are, we can use icing sugar, or powdered sugar in the States, and whipping cream. So I'm going to whip up this double cream. There we go. That's our recipe. That's our ingredients. Let's get cooking. Okay, so we're now going to preheat our oven because we're going to cook it in this bad boy, the skillet. Never baked a pancake before, so first of all we're going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, that's about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to put this in, turn on the oven. Okay, be very careful, that's going to get really hot. The batter's going to go in there, we're ready to cook. So now that my pan is heating, we're going to now add the eggs to a bowl. And we're going to start to whip these in. So this, we just want them to look nice and light and pale. Okay, we've done that, so now we're going to add in our milk. We're going to add in our flour. So that's both the plain flour and our cornmeal flour. So remember, I think I called it maize flour. Thing is a similar thing. So we want to add the cornmeal flour. That's it. Then add in our salt. So I'm actually going to grind it in. Half a teaspoon. And there we go. Let's get back to doing a little bit of mixing. There we go, that's all mixed together. So we've got that all incorporated in there. There's no lumps. So now on to the next stage. Let's go and check on our pan. Okay, so our skillet is now hot. It's been heating in that for about 10 minutes whilst I've been mixing up our mixture. I've now got to open the oven, put the butter in the skillet, and then sort of blend that around so that all melts in the skillet. Make sure we're getting all the sides coated in that butter. I'm going to prop the camera onto the oven lid so you can actually see it as well, but be very careful when you do this. That skillet is going to be baking hot. Okay, so here we go. I'm taking the skillet out the oven. Now, as I said before, it's baking hot, so I've got my oven glove here as I take it out. You can see that there. And then it asks me to put the butter in the pan. There we go. And as you can see, that is really, really baking away there, isn't it? There we are. Get that in shot. Okay, and it says you must try and coat the sides as well. So I'm doing that as best I can without spilling it. So I'm just trying to keep that in shot. I don't know what it is, the smell of butter is wonderful. Absolutely lovely. Right, okay, you see that there? Now I'm going to add the batter mixture into this. Okay, so in goes our batter mixture, you can see. Now let's put that in the oven immediately, and we're going to bake that now for 10 minutes. So that's going to bake in the oven for 10 minutes. Here we go. Okay, while my pancake is baking away, I washed the strawberries, there we go, and sliced them up. So I've done them into quarters. Now we're going to make this little strawberry jam. So I'm going to add in my strawberries slowly. Please don't spill out. Oh, look at that, they're all in. Right, let's turn on the heat. Wrong one. That would help. Okay, then we're going to add in our sugar. And we're going to let that slowly melt over the heat. So we're going to almost make it like a little jam. This is going to be the topping. That pancake is smelling really, really good. So do this whilst you are waiting for your pancake to bake. Once this is starting to melt and all incorporate into that little jam, we then are going to add our vanilla extract. But anyway, let's get starting to reduce these strawberries. Okay, so you can see that's starting to bubble away. So now I'm going to add our vanilla extract. Our pancake is nearly done. You'll hear the timer go any second now. Bit of a chef's measurement in there. I'm just going to stir that in. Once the timer goes, we are going to check on our pancake. Right, let's just give that one last stir. So stir this occasionally. I've got to mention it, but obviously it's obvious to take out the green leaves off the top. Oh, there we are. We're ready to go. And this is about done. This smells fantastic. Okay, let's go check on our pancake. Okay, the moment of truth. Here we go. Ready with our pancake. I've not even checked on this now, so you're going to look at this at real time with me. Here we go. Whoa! Oh my word! You can see that. So it's crisp a little. It looks like a Yorkshire pudding. That is weird. So I'm not sure if it should look like that, but anyway, that's my effort of it. We're going to let this cool slightly. I'm going to put this in the on a plate, and then we'll put our strawberries on top. I'm also going to whip up some cream as well, so we can have this on top of there. So let's get this ready, right on the plate, and we're good to go. Okay, and there she is. Now, I've got to say, it is not quite what I was expecting. I was expecting it to look like a pancake. This does look like a large Yorkshire pudding. So, I've never seen it before. I don't know if it's the right look, if it should look like that, but we're going to give it a go. This strawberry sauce that I made, now, just to let you know, I did keep it on the heat for probably about 4 or 5 minutes whilst I was whipping some cream. And as you can see there, so it's turned into like a real jam consistency, but it smells amazing. It really does smell good. If you didn't want to make it fresh, you probably could just put some dollops of strawberry jam, but it probably wouldn't be quite the same. This is unbelievable. The smell is fantastic. I do love strawberries, and these are fresh, so I'm going to spoon these in. There we go. Into our pancake, just so we can get a nice consistency across. The sauce as well, it produces this sort of really good looking strawberry sauce, which smells delicious. It's really sweet strawberry smell. Okay, so I spent quite a bit in there, and then I'm going to add some of the whipping cream. So I did whip some cream. I'm just going to put a dollop in there. There we go. And last but not least, why not some of the powdered sugar? So I'm going to try all of it. I know there's sugar in the strawberries, but I'm just going to put some on top as well, just to give it that final edge. Here we go. And actual fact, even if it does taste like a sweet Yorkshire pudding, that for me does look a treat. Okay, there we are. I'm going to give it the grand taste test. So there you have it. Bulletproof cast iron strawberry pancake. Never baked a pancake before. We're going to give it a go. Okay, so here we are for the grand taste test. Trying our pancake, cast iron strawberry pancake. Here we go. It's difficult to get a little piece from it. Trying to keep me in shot as well. Okay, that's a nice big chunk of it. I've got to say, those strawberries are absolutely delicious. I think that's what makes it really good, having the strawberries and cream. The pancake itself, let me try a little bit without the sauce on it, just to see what it's like. It does taste like a Yorkshire pudding, I've got to say. But very, very light batter. It's not crisp or thing at all. It's got a really nice taste to it. I would definitely make that again. It's a bit more work than a regular pancake, because obviously the regular pancake you just fry it. This one you've got to bake in the oven. But while you're doing the other bits and bobs, that will cook. So it does come together at the same time. But that's good. I'm definitely going to eat that. That's going to be gone in seconds. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Another tip from me. Another cook from me. As always, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps our channel and it helps me to make more food like this. But for now, as always, you're never too old to have fun. Take care and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.